welcome to my channel, everybody. My name is Chrissy, and today I'll be giving you a prediction reading for the 6th of December. If you are new here, please subscribe. I do just let my guides channel through to you and pretty much get messages to you. So stay watching, hit the like buttons, guys, and also feel welcome to comment down below. We talk to each other here on my channel, and we've built a little community of like-minded people who are experiencing very similar things. And we do have a lot of laughs on this channel as well. The guides do give us a lot of songs and laughter, so that kind of keeps us all going and keeps us upbeat. I've also got some on countries as well, some videos, guys. I've been recently doing bonus countries. I've done England, New Zealand, and Canada. I did yesterday, so go and check those out if you'd like to have a look at some of those. And I've also got a financial prediction and 2023 predictions as well. Okay, enough of that. Let's get started and see what comes up. Oh, God. Yesterday I got Biden teetering on the edge of a cliff, and his hands were starting to go down the chalkboard like that scratching sound. But I'm feeling like Biden might even step aside. I feel like this is going to become too much for him. I feel like this is going to become too much for him to deal with. This whole Hunter Biden laptop event is going to become too much for Biden to deal with. We all know he's in massive cognitive decline and getting worse by the day. But I feel like this is something that could kind of tip him over the edge into more trauma now. Like, I feel like that's where this is headed. So he might even take himself out of the equation. I mean, we'd love him to be ousted, because we all know it was done very deceitfully, him getting in. However, I do feel like it's going to be the emotional trauma of it that's going to like tip him over the edge, because he's not going to deal with this. He's not going to cope with it. He's not going to cope with the backlash. What do you call it? The overflow of it all and everything that's going to be coming at him. It is, because it's spreading around the platforms like wildfire. So he might even pull out of the race himself, which would be fantastic, wouldn't it, if that happened? That's a very high probability, actually, that he will remove himself. He may not like sit again in that position. Let's see where else we go. And Trump's going to make a big stand about this now. We knew he would. He's going to just call it out for what it is. Lies and deception. Deceiving the people when it comes to the vote. I mean, we always think it's a scam and a lie anyway. But, you know, now Trump's got a leg to stand on. He feels like he's going to be one up with this, because it's proving that they did deceive the public. And that's what I'm getting. And they did. They deceived the public. Using their power and control, as they do with every avenue of social media. Let's see where else we go. I'm getting England's crawling its way back. I said that sushi's going to get you back up on the political ladder and stage, and you are. You're slowly coming back. Well, we know the royals are putting you back on the world stage, which is kind of funny in itself, isn't it? But I am getting that on the political arena, there's also a lot going on in the background, because as we all know here, when you're focused on the royals and the whole royal clown show, this is all happening over here. So your life's changing and bills are being passed and this is being implemented. We know how it goes. Good distraction. Well, everyone's watching this. Government's doing that. And that's what I'm getting in England. There's a lot rolling out. But Sushi is putting you on the world stage. He is. You're going to be back with a lot of power now. You sort of didn't have that power for a long time, but I feel like you're getting your power back as a nation, which is a good thing. Because really, people, to be honest, people don't look at the royals. People are not looking up to the royals anymore. I said they did for the Queen. They had a lot of respect for the Queen. But Charles and all the rest don't have it. All people see it is a big soap opera of entertainment. That's how people view it. Like, excellent. It's like people are rubbing their hands together going, oh, we can't wait for this shit show to start, which is Thursday, and everybody will be watching it. We know that they will, because curiosity, you want to know what they're going to carry on about. So this is all going to begin very soon. So, yeah, but I do feel like you're politically... I always say Sushi's moving up the ladders very nicely when it comes to the reset agenda, put it that way. He's a ladder climber as well. The only difference with Sushi is quite polite, and he doesn't push people out of the way like Elbow would. He doesn't push people out of the way. He climbs at his own pace. He's his own person. He's a very strong man. I keep saying that. He might not be very large in stature, but he's a very strong and focused person. He's very intelligent. And very methodical in the things that he does. He thinks things through and then he implements them. Let's see what else we got. God, I'm getting Canada. Canada's making a stand. God, the other day when I did my reading, guys, we all had a good cry, didn't we? And we all sang that "Oh Canada." It was just such a great moment. It just took me back to that whole Ottawa protest and all the protests we had globally. I am getting that Canada's going to make a stand again. They're going to fight for their nation now. They are. Their sleepwalkers are going to start to fight. They want to fight back. They don't want to be herded like cattle into doing what government wants again and again and again. Because now they know there's a serious threat of lockdowns. There's a serious threat of their livelihoods being taken away. Shit is getting real for them and it's becoming serious. And now, yep, they're starting to stand up. Strikes is a really big way they're standing up. Protests. This is the way people are going to do it. They're going to start waking up because the vibration is shifting. See where else we go today. God, they're just saying these government leaders and these reset leaders are very cunning. They're ruthless. God, they're ruthless in their rollout. There's no turning back. They don't want to turn back. They want to just keep moving forward. You know, we had we had Trudeau yesterday with his computer games wanting to get all the digital ID thing happening. Well, this is what they're like. They're on their narrative. They're on their one-way. Oh, what's that song? I'm getting this song. Oh, God, we always get a song. One-way ticket, one-way ticket. It's a one-way ticket. That's what I'm getting for these global leaders. Is that Boney M? Someone sings this song, one-way ticket, one-way ticket. That's the only words I know. I think it's Boney M. Is it? It's an old song. But it's a one-way ticket. And that's what the guys are saying. It's a one-way ticket forward in the reset for these global elites and global leaders. They don't want a return train trip with their reset. They just want it to go in one direction. So that's what I'm getting, that one-way ticket. Oh my God, that's such an old song. I'm sure it's Boney M or someone like that. Anyway, we'll figure it out. So that's what I'm getting. They're just on their mission and they're really trying to achieve their target goals now in nutting all this reset out. Let's see what else we get. God, they're showing me like, I'm getting like a black hole. And if you think of a black hole, it's usually in outer space, isn't it? And it's this black hole, it just, once you're sucked into that kind of vortex thing, it just takes you to nowhere. Well, that's pretty much what they're implementing. It said that this black hole, which is pretty much referring to the reset, it's taking the little people and peasants, which is all of us, nowhere. We're just going to go into this darkness and despair. That's where it's headed if people don't start bloody standing up really soon. It's just heading into the black hole of nothingness, meaning we'll own nothing, we'll have nothing, we'll be nothing, we'll just be a number or whatever they want to call us. And that's why I'm getting that black hole, because it's when you start to lose your identity. God, we know they're trying to bring in the facial recognition and all this kind of thing, all the digital IDs. And this is what they're showing me. You know, once you're in that black hole, it's almost like when if anyone out there suffered depression or been in dark night of the soul or felt suicidal, that's what it's like. It's like being in that black hole where you can't pull yourself out, and that's where everything is headed if these people don't hurry up and stand up. Maybe not us, because a lot of us have been through that journey and we've kind of come out the other side, and we're seeing the world in a very different light now, and our eyes are very clear, and we get a lot of clarity, and we enjoy simple things, and we're trying to live our best life now, because life is short. We're only here for a short time, so we've got to, enjoy every day. And that's why so many of us heal and practice living in the now, because that's what saves you, and keeping your mind distracted from all this garbage and nonsense that's going on out there. Let me see what else we get today. God, I'm just getting financial collapse. It's here, it's arrived, it's on the doorstep, it's ringing the doorbell now, financial collapse. Ding dong, ding dong, ding dong, ding dong. And it's waiting for everybody to answer and receive their... It's saying like receive their special, like you got to sign on delivery for your financial collapse. So everyone is going to be financially affected by the financial collapses. This is across the board. This is going to affect everyone, including us, as we know. We always knew it was coming, but I am feeling now the financial collapse is going to hurt investors. It's going to hurt the little people. It's going to hurt anyone that owns a home. It's going to hurt business owners. Oh, it's just the list goes on and on and on, guys. This financial collapse is going to affect everybody, and not in a great way. It's going to be very hard for people to climb their way out of this now. It's almost saying like we've gone too far down the road. As much as the energy might be shifting, the reset's kind of gone too far down the road. It's like all systems go is what I'm getting with the reset. We know it is. They're already implemented half of it. Gosh, they were saying, a lot of people say at the self-serve checkouts and all that, they're already using facial recognition. We know they've been doing this for yonks. They just think people are stupid, don't they? It's incredible. So that's what I'm getting, that half this has already been rolling out. But there's a lot more to it. So that's sort of still to come, all the extra. Talk about the coloured carpets. Well, yeah, there's a lot more to come yet. God, they're just showing me this really big image of like thunder and a storm rolling in, like a really grey storm is about to hit. And this is globally, and I believe it's the financial market, the currencies. There's a big like storm cloud, but it's coming over like a big wave of darkness, uncertainty, and this is the financial dilemma that's kind of washing over people now. It's becoming a dire situation, and I do talk about the financial collapse, but I'm getting it as a big grey cloud, like almost like a wave on the beach just washing over people now, because they're financially just being taken, knocked over and taken down. And it's almost like saying there's no time to get away, like people don't have time. So you got to remember, these sleepwalkers haven't seen it coming. We have, fortunately, a lot of us were prepared. We either took our money out of the bank, or we got smarter with it and went and spent it, or we've swapped home loans. We've done a lot of that stuff, but these sleepwalkers weren't prepared for all this because they trusted in government, and as we know, they shouldn't have. Like I said here today, 8th interest rate rise in Australia today. Yep, 8th. The 8th one this year, and they promised that there wouldn't be one till 2024. How's that big lie? And here we are on that number 8. Probably get one more before Christmas, wouldn't surprise me. It's like they're just punishing people, isn't it? It's so obvious to us. Hang on, let me see what else there is today. God, I'm getting this, that people are retracting some of the things that they've said over the years, and we know this would be around the jab wheel. There's people who are now retracting and going back on what they said back then, about maybe about the unjabbed and how it was the pandemic of the unvaccinated, blah, blah, blah. There's people who are like coming out now and like apologising for this, and it could be people who are quite well known as well, they're realizing that they were trapped in that narrative, and now they're coming out. This could be like people in Hollywood, people that are famous. Well, I guess it would be people who are celebrities who are starting to wake up, who are starting to come out and agree that maybe they had things a little distorted, and that things were a bit harsh on the unjabbed or the mandated or the people who had vaccine injuries. There's a lot of people starting to talk about this now, how they couldn't see it from our perspective, whereas they are starting to now because they're waking up, of course. So a lot of them are starting to speak out now, but still in groups. They're still not doing it isolated because they know it doesn't work. They still have to come together in groups. And this is like the celebrity kind of status as well. I'll see if there's something else to close with today. How's the gods? We've got a song again. Yes, haven't heard this one for ages. Born to be alive. She was born to be alive. Good to be alive. It's good to be alive. So that's the song I'm going to leave you with today. Can't remember who sings it, but we were born to be alive. So we've got to enjoy every moment. Get out there, have fun, embrace all the new experiences that we're creating in our life as well. And we were born to be alive. And I want you to get off here, go and play that song, Born to be Alive. Have a boogie if you need to, sing along. My singing voice isn't great, guys, so I apologise for that. Oh, it's such a great song, Born to be Alive. Oh my God, how's the memories on this channel? So that's what I'm going to leave you with today. We were born to be alive, and meaning, yes, we're alive, but meaning we've got to enjoy our life and make the most of every day and every minute that we're here. And that's what I'm going to leave you with today. Born to be alive. Such a great song. Take care, everybody. Have a wonderful evening. And I will say goodbye from Australia. And I'll talk to you very soon. Bye, everyone. Bye.